Hello everyone, and welcome back to more of our Cuphead Let's Play. This is episode 10, and it is time for the DLC, the Delicious Last Course. In the last episode we completed the main story of Cuphead. We defeated King Dice and the Devil. They are fully dealt with, there we are. But it is now time to do the DLC, which obviously is actually, in terms of when I'm recording this, still fairly new. It came out like a couple of months ago, maybe at most. So it was a bit of a wait between the game coming out and the DLC coming out. It was, well, a few years. But obviously when it's all hand-drawn animation and stuff, you know, it's going to take a while. And the fact that it paid off so brilliantly with Cuphead in itself, I'm glad they took their time with the DLC to make it just as refined and just as good. So, we can finally talk to this guy who's been popping up since the start, and his boat. So, the legendary Chalice bid me carry a message to you. She needs your help, a far-off isle, a mysterious discovery. The boat awaits. Let us depart. We can finally say yes. Off we go to the DLC. The Delicious Last Course, DLC. I like that the sun has a face like Teletubbies. What could legendary Chalice be looking for all the way out here? Gosh, Cuphead, I don't know. I hope she's okay. We sure are far from home. Jumping jelly beans, you boys made it. I have the most amazing news. And it all has to do with this here cookie. Take a bite and see for yourselves. It worked! It really worked! I'm alive again! I've murdered Mugman. That would be how I'd go. I'd eat a poisoned cookie or something. But now I'm a ghost! What's going on here? Everything's gone topsy-turvy. Follow me, boys. I can explain everything. For ages I've been trying to find a way to escape the astral plane, but nothing worked, until now. Boys, let me introduce you to Chef Saltbaker, the greatest chef in all the lands. Welcome, friends. Welcome to my bakery. Ah, Miss Chalice, I see my cookie has worked wonders on you. Oh, my stars. I'm a ghost again. Oh my, a finicky thing, that cookie. The taste is sweet, but the effect is brief. Fret not, though, my concerned little cups. I've come up with an amazing new recipe. One bite of this Wonder Tart, and you'll have complete control over the astral plane. This Wonder Tart could bring Chalice back to life for good? No swapping places or nothing? Indeed. Just one problem. The recipe requires exceptional ingredients held by the most fearsome of foes. Well, if the Wonder Tart is what it takes to bring Chalice back to life, then by golly we'll find those ingredients. And then it's your setup plot-wise for the DLC. Stay on your guard, intrepid cups. Fetching those ingredients will be a test of wit and wills. But remember, like any good bake, heart and soul is the secret ingredient. Cool. Worry not, I'll be perfecting this recipe while you're out and about. I just know you'll put yourself fully into bringing the Wonder Tart to life. The fabled ingredients await, friends. Now where did I put the salt? See, because he's a salt shaker. It's funny. Let's get out of here. One more thing, chaps. Remember to equip that nifty cookie charm in the menu if you want to battle as Miss Chalice. You can do that in a minute. But here we are on Inkwell Isle 4. So yeah, this is the DLC area. An extra little bit, which I like. And if you want to travel back, you can literally just choose to go to whichever isle you want as well from him. But yeah, we're finally here. So yeah, that's Chief Saltbaker's bakery. This is, I think, the tutorial. Not so fast to look up. Only Miss Chalice can explore magical recipe book, so you must equip that cookie in the menu. So we will do that shortly. Let's talk to you first. Extra, extra! Chef Saltbaker awarded best baker in all the lands. Oi, you're them cups what took out the devil, ain't ya? This isle's tough, but if you sent that imp pack in, you got suitcases to spare. Here, pals, take a little moolah for doing the world a favour. 3 gold coins. Thank you. Very good start. And can we access another one right now? I think we can. So if you just walk around behind the shop, behind the bakery, is the hidden gold coin in the DLC. So there you go. So we're on 6 already. We can buy some new things. These guys are going to be important a bit later on. Not quite yet. You see they're kind of... This one's won a climbing competition, and then second and third. They will come into play to unlock actually a hidden secret boss in the DLC. So we'll talk to them in a bit, but we don't need them right now. We also have the shop here, Porkrone's Emporium. Okay, so all we can do at the moment is get these 2 charms for the DLC items. So, the Heart Ring, parry for HP, gain 1 HP on your first, third and 6th parry, which is quite cool. And we have this Broken Relic, and Simple Bauble of Unknown Origin. That's only 1 coin. We do need to buy that to get the secret boss. And then we have the Twin Heart there, extra hit points, adds 2 additional hit points but weakens your attack power. I'm going to leave that for now. To play as Miss Chalice, we need the charm here. So we've got, that's a Broken Relic charm now that we bought from buying the Broken Relic. And then we have this Astral Cookie, play as Miss Chalice, gain access to her double jump, dash parry and invincible roll. So you have to equip that to play as Miss Chalice. So that means you'd have to sacrifice like the automatic parry and sacrifice the extra hit point. But what I will say is Miss Chalice parries in a different way anyway, so I think it's slightly easier maybe. While Cuphead and Mugman, they start with 3 HP as their kind of minimum, Miss Chalice actually has 4 HP as a minimum, so you don't really need that extra heart anyway, which is good. So yeah, this is the DLC map here. So currently there's 5 bosses on there that we need to get done. Maybe we're going to add to that list eventually, we'll have to wait and see. But now we've equipped that cookie, so we should be able to do this. So this is the recipe for Miss Chalice. It's basically just the tutorial, so you can learn her moves. So here we are. Okay, so she parries on Y. So instead of Cuphead with like Y to like dash like that, that's how she parries. She doesn't... Before I had to like jump and then press A again to parry onto something, but as you can see she has a double jump on AA, so we wouldn't be able to do that, so they've given her the parry by dashing instead. So instead of jumping onto things, we just parry into them like that, just slide into them and that should parry them fine. And she also has a dodge roll as well, so I'm going to double jump up here and then do that dodge roll. So that's a good way of like, if things are coming at you, you can roll past them, and she's invincible while she's rolling, so that won't hurt you, which is great. Then we can parry that. Then up, and parry dash to that. And that's how that works, so we need to go and get the coin now. Oopsie, that's not what we want to do. This did take some getting used to for me, and it probably will take some getting used to for me again. But that's fine. I'm so used to playing as Cuphead again now, I need to relearn Miss Chalice, but I will get there hopefully. So yeah, that's kind of her moveset, and it gave us an additional coin as well, which is nice. So we do have 6 coins. We could just splurge at the shop and get things. We're going to get more pretty soon anyway. I'm just going to buy that. First parry move doubles as a damaging axe attack. I mean, that's quite nice. And then, so these are the ones that we already could get in the main game. They've just added them to the DLC as well, because they recognise that we don't have them yet. So there we go. That's all of that for now. That's all our coins. We don't really need to equip anything we bought, but it's just, we've got the coins, so why not? It just fills out all the charms then, doesn't it, that we haven't bought yet. But because we want to play as Miss Chalice, we need that one equipped anyway. So that's the way it's going to be. So we have a boss here, Glumstone the Giant. We have this ladder we can go up, which appeared there. And I think we can access another boss here as well, if this is the route you choose to take, Moonshine Mob. So obviously the DLC is all bosses, but I think we're going to start by going up this ladder, because these are bosses in a way, but they've kind of done something a bit different with them, which I think is cool. So this is the King's Leap. Let's talk to the king. Hail, ye cups, I bid thee welcome to my floating palace. I am the one true king, the king of games. From afar, I have seen you battle with zeal and aplomb, and lo, I grant thee a place in my royal tourney. In these bouts, your weapons and charms shan't be of use. You'll have to find different means to best my champions. From victories, riches, now into the fray with haste. I love like the claymation kind of style animation in this. I think it's so cool. So yeah, we don't have like the powers that we unlocked. We can't use them in these battles. We have to basically use our parries to get through a lot of these encounters. So let's have a go at these. These are all like chess themed, which I think is really cool. So these are the pawns. And all we need to do is parry these guys. So we just dash into them as Miss Chalice. If you don't want to do this as Miss Chalice, you can obviously just take the thing off and you can play as Cuphead again if you want to. Or Mugman, depending on your choice. Oh. Okay. Nice. Fairly simple, that one. Not too bad. But they are just the pawns. And there's going to be more chess-themed battles in this royal tourney that goes on and on. And parries are kind of instrumental in basically all of them, I think. You dispatch that champion in so few rounds. Brave Cups. Thy reward? Wealth untold. 2 coins isn't exactly untold. Furthermore, I permit thee special entry to the next match. Whee! I just love the animation. So there you go. That's number 2. And you can see there's a horse above this section. So you can probably guess what chess-themed thing we're going to be battling in the second battle. I found this one really difficult. It took me ages to kind of get to grips with it, so it might do again. But we can give it a go anyway. Why the hell not? So, it's the knight, obviously. Right, the trick to this one I found is not doing that. Is staying close to it. So if you get too far away, it does a thing that you actually can't block. And you will get hit. Whereas you can kind of try and handle everything else. There we go. So I can invincibility roll through that. I should have gone back there and parried his hair, really. Oops. So there you go. That's what you need to do until you just keep parrying him until he's dead. But I haven't done a very good job at it, I must admit. So I need to remember what his moves are and what his tells are. Oh, no, that was terrible. Right, I'm going to retry this because I've kind of mucked this up. But once you understand how it works, it's fine. It just took me so long to realise what's going on. So just stay close to him, even though that's scary. It needs to be done. Right, we can roll through that. Ah, oh, damn, that was annoying. I didn't quite have enough time there to parry him. That's fine. Oh, damn it. Cool, got 3 in there. Right, roll through that. Ah, man. No, let's retry. Just retry. Okay. Seems harsh. I can double jump, that's what I need to do. Not just jump once. Oh, I rolled the wrong way. That's on me. Okay, let's give this a good go now. I know I keep restarting. That one I just leave him to his own devices to do. There we go. Oh, well, I just dodged right over him there, that's fine. Okay. Wished I could have gotten 2 parries in there, but I didn't, but never mind. There we go. That's my favourite move he does. That one I don't struggle with quite as much. There we go. Like that. So it took me ages to realise that you just needed to stand quite close to him. Good. Try not to get greedy with that one. Like 2 at most is normally what I would go for. Good. Okay, we're doing alright here. Oh, I say, immediately messing up. Well done, Liam. Come on now. I I just sometimes panic and don't do the rolls in time. Oops, never mind, that's fine. Okay, I don't know how many times you have to actually hit him for him to do anything, but he's taking his sweet time with it, isn't he? Oh, I completely misinterpreted that. Probably the next one would have killed him. A W for me and an L for you. F off. Oh, man. I sometimes panic with that and confuse it with making it do the slide. But the tell is, if his eyes pop out of his helmet, you know he's going to do that big open swing. But sometimes I just panic and forget that. Not like that. Okay. But yeah, I like that, you know, they've changed the boss battles to an extent in this way with the DLC, with the inclusion of these, and the inclusion of, you know, playing as Miss Chalice and giving her a completely different moveset. So you kind of still have to relearn how to play the game because you get a new character. You can play this as Cuphead and Mugman if you want to. I think it's probably a bit more difficult to do that. But the option's there for you. Okay, good. So it's actually a very satisfying... There we go! It's actually a very satisfying fight to do once you've kind of got it down like that. I actually find it really satisfying to get it right. So there we go, we only lost 1 HP there. Just getting back in the swing of it. Again, on Zephyr's wings, you flew through that clash. Thy reward, wealth untold! 2 coins. Furthermore, I permit the special entry to the next match. Why, thank you. So yeah, basically this is how you, instead of like the run and gun levels like in the main game, doing this bit, this tourney, is how you earn coins. So you get coins for every successful encounter that you do. Which is cool. I like that they've, again, changed it up in how you earn coins in the DLC. Right, what's this one again? Oh, the Bishop. This one can be a bit of a pain. So just parry him, and then you just need to run over these candles to blow them out, and then he'll be parryable again. But obviously these bells that he keeps throwing around can put a spanner in the works. Oh, damn. Oh, I didn't even see that one was there. That's annoying. Never mind. Right. Oh, God. There's just so much going on. Obviously he's getting like faster and faster as the bishop's moving around. There we go! First try. I got stuck on that one quite a bit when I first played this. There we are. Good. Happy to have gotten him out of the way as well. Hark! You have displayed such expediency. Thy reward? Wealth untold! Furthermore, I permit thee special entry to the next match. Number 4. I think there's 5 in total. We might have a break and do like a more traditional boss if we don't, you know, if we struggle with this one. This is the Executioner. So this one is an interesting one because you have to like parry some of these heads back into him to hurt him. So you're kind of juggling them, but it can be a little bit of a nightmare. You have to watch out for the heads, but also the sparks running along the floor then can make it difficult to do. Oh god, I'm not even paying attention here. Okay. So it's about finding the right opportunity for the heads. God, that sounds so weird. Eesh. Come on, another decent one. That's not so bad. No, I jumped into that. I mean, that's not bad. Beating you is pretty straightforward. Moves like a chessboard. So once you hit him with one, that's when the sparks start coming along the floor then. Oops, well, knocked that up. Good and proper, mucked it up. The skull. Okay, we'll have one more go. So I don't want to commit to just doing these for a whole episode. I'd like to at least try one of the main bosses. So obviously this is just, you don't have to do these to complete the DLC, this is just to earn coins. Damn it. Why did I jump then? Oh, actually I thought I was a lot closer than that. We'll leave that for now. We can come back to these anytime we want. So, we've got another 6 coins, but again, not a huge amount to buy, but we might as well buy whenever we can. Let's just get that one, that's more expensive for now. Then that's the smoke bomb again that we hadn't really bought yet. So we're actually getting close to being able to afford basically all the items. So that's good. Right, so we'll come back to the execution stuff a bit later on. I think it'd be nice to actually try one of these main bosses. So you have the choice between simple and regular again, but we need regular to kind of, I think, get the food item that we need to make Salt Baker's kind of cookie pie thing, whatever he was trying to make. So, Glumstone the Giant in Gnome Way Out. Ha! Good pun. I enjoy it. Oh, I didn't see what setup I have. Whoops. I think it's the same one as normal. This is probably fine. Okay. That's annoying. Oh, no. No, let's retry that. I think I haven't got into the swing of this one again. Okay. And I very nearly parried that in the wrong way then. That's not going to work, is it? That's not how you parry anymore, Liam. Okay. I've got the geese coming. Oh, but that's where one of the gnomes was. Okay. Good. That's phase 2. Well, that's phase 1. Now I'm on to phase 2. I like this. He has little sock puppets and they're King Dice and the Devil. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, wow. That was really badly done. Just a straight up bad time from everyone involved. Is that delicious? Last course. Okay. Got a bit lucky with that. Cool. Phase 2. I think it's the final phase now. Yeah, so this is the phase where I switch weapons. Oh, of course, yeah. So that's the thing with Miss Chalice is her super is vertical instead of horizontal. So I need to remember that because I kind of forgot. Oh, man. I feel like that was unfair. We were really close to doing that, though. Okay. We'll get it. We'll get it. That wasn't terrible. Okay. Alright, that was pretty straightforward first phase there. Fairly happy with how that went. So I just try and get from side to side and get as close as possible to either puppet on either end. Because it's unlikely they're going to shoot the ball that close to them. They just ran into that, didn't they? That was very silly of me. And again! Well, silly waste of life in that phase there. Okay, we're back inside now. Now that I've remembered about that. It's just... No. Okay. We're getting close with this though. I kind of want to finish this before the episode's up. I threw that away and my phase 2 was rubbish there. I lost health very stupidly. Oh, I don't like going into this with 1 HP. Yes! Nice, nice, nice. I also just love the wildness of that third phase. I'm like, oh, he's going to swallow you and then you just fight in his mouth. I think that's really funny and really cool. Nice around 1 minute 20 there. And a B. A solid B to kick off the proper DLC bosses. Happy with that. I shall take it. Thank you, sir. To you. That's done. And as normal, you know, it unlocks a bit more of a path to the next boss. And we got the gnome berries. Let's not ask too much where the gnome berries come from and what exactly gnome berry is. So yeah, this is the ladder to those bosses, the chest-themed ones. They kind of appear across the map, so you don't always have to go to one specific place if you want to access, you know, those fights if you haven't done them all yet. Which is fun. Okay, we're going to leave it there for this first episode in the Delicious Last Course. So, we have ticked off Glumstone the Giant. He is done. Very happy with how that went overall. Didn't take us too long. Not a lot of trouble. And we've done, is it 3 of the 5 kind of bonus coin earning bosses? So, we actually have made good progress. I think we've at least completed like 4 fights in this DLC. So, we've made our mark. Very excited to revisit this DLC. We've got some challenging fights ahead of us though, because obviously these are still kind of softening us up a bit. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this delve into the DLC. Lots more to come. And yeah, I guess I'll be seeing you in the next episode.